Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So, guys, listen, I'm coming on. It is actually Thursday, and it's around 3:56, thank you, in the afternoon. And I'm coming on because I'm doing a talk about it Thursday. Yes, I'm doing a talk about it Thursday. Because I have a few things to talk about. And yeah. So me and Bill just came outside. We're sitting outside. It's a beautiful day. It's kind of warm here in upstate New York. Right now it's what, like about 60 something or something like that. It's cooler now. I was gonna do this in my bedroom, but my husband's like, it's really actually. I was like, I was gonna go outside and sit with the bugs. He's like, no, let's actually go outside and sit and get some fresh air. It's Thursday. Billy's usually working on Thursday, and Billy is not working today. Would you like to know why? Because you guys know I've been sick. I haven't been feeling well. Well, to make a long story short, we have COVID. Yes, we have COVID. What? Again, we have COVID. This is my third time. This is all of our third times. Yeah, our third time. And I was trying to deny it in my head mentally because I didn't want to really believe it. So I finally took a test and it was positive. And so the doctor, I told you yesterday that I'm on medicine. The doctor gave me the antiviral stuff. My son started out with it. He was on that, and he was still not feeling well, so they gave him another antibiotic with it. Anyway, she gave me the antiviral because I have other issues. I have a tendency, because I have lung scarring in my lungs from the first time I had COVID. So it makes me more susceptible to lung issues and all of that. And the two times that I had COVID, I was hospitalized both times. But this is the first time I've had COVID since I've lost the weight. So my diabetes, my glucose levels are better, which keeps my immune system better. So hopefully, look at Cooper. Hopefully, I'm able to fight it off that easier. I don't know. All I know is that I can't even believe this is happening. The wedding is literally 25 days away. Okay, everybody's saying that telling everybody saying to me, well, thank God it's happening right now. Well, and not, yes, thank God. Thank God it didn't happen around the shower. And thank God it's not, hopefully it will all be better by the wedding. Because COVID is, I just can't, guys. I just can't. I can't even comprehend what goes on in life right now. Sometimes I just want to throw in the towel. That's my honest feeling. And, I think it's a normal feeling, when things just one thing after the next. And I know it's not just me and our life and my life and, everybody's going through things. Everybody goes through things. But enough already. Like, come on. Enough. So, that's the story. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about feeling sick. And so the thing with this situation is that, like, you feel okay and then all of a sudden you don't. And then you feel okay and then all of a sudden you don't again. It's like a if you've had COVID, it's like it's up and down. It's, even after the 5 days, like after, the doctor says to me, even after you're done taking the antiviral for 5 days, on the 6th day, you might have symptoms again. So it's like, that's why I'm so paranoid, I'm so worried, even though I know that the wedding is still 25 days away. 25 days is not a long time, and I'm just scared. I'm scared, but please, guys, say a prayer for me. And not only that, but like, my husband just got back to work and everything is, we're still behind. Of course, you can't get caught up in a matter of 6 weeks. So we're still behind. He doesn't have any time yet, because he has to be there 90 days before he gets any paid sick leave or anything like that. So now the days that he has to take off, which is the days he has to take off, we don't get paid for. So there you go. So how can we get ahead or even if we can't even get, uh, I don't know. I don't know, guys. So this is the whole thing, okay? This is the whole thing. Now, you know, I guess it really, 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 really could be worse. Things could be worse. We're lucky in a lot of ways to have certain people in our life and all of that, and we've been blessed a lot. But just because somebody else might have it worse than you doesn't mean what you're going through is just as bad. So sometimes I feel guilty because I feel like, oh, how dare I complain about my issues when this one's dying of cancer, or this one doesn't have a home, or this one. But everybody's issues are their own, and everybody has to be, compassionate to what somebody else is going through, and that's the God's honest truth. Because there really is always somebody that has it worse than you. There really is. There really, really is. And I'm going to start every single video that I'm doing, if I remember, because I'm a little crazy lady over here, and I don't always remember, but if I remember, every single episode, every single video that I do, what's for dinners, my grocery hauls, my talk about it, whatever day it is, I am going to tell you, I'm going to start doing quotes, but for the next like 4 or 5 days, I'm going to do that hope quote. And if you didn't hear it yesterday, you're going to hear it today at the end. Because to me right now, this is what I need to hear. And I need to call it preaching. I need to tell you, I don't know. I need to say it. So every day, I hope I remember to do this. I have to pinch myself. Linda, remember to do this quote at the end of my videos. Anyway, since I'm coming on here because it's Talk About It Thursday, because today's Thursday again. I want to also talk about the book that I read, because I'm going to make this a two-thing video where I'm talking about the, what's the word? When you read a book and then you talk about, not a book club. Not the book. You do a review. A review. Okay. I'm going to do a review while I have you guys here. And yeah, and I'm drinking this because my husband had to go run out with a mask per se, he did, and he had to go get his medicine. So he stopped at Dunkin' Donuts at the drive-thru, and we got a little coffee. Now, I'm drinking this iced coffee, which might give me the D word and might not. It's not a sugar-free, which was probably better for me, because the sugar-free does give me the big D word. Sometimes sometimes the real ones give me it, sometimes they don't. My stomach is not in great shape as it is, so it's probably going to happen. But you know what, guys? Sometimes you just have to have the freaking coffee. Right now, I need something that makes me feel happy and good, and this is what it does right now. So if in 5 minutes I'm in the ladies' room, well, then so be it. Okay. So I'm into Colleen Hoover now, okay? She is a really, really good author. My daughter told me about her. I've heard about her on TV and this and that and the other thing. So I read one of her books, and I just picked one. I read it I read the description thingy, and it sounded interesting, and it was called Reminders of Him. I like romance. I like kind of mystery romance. I like I don't want to say sad, but I like those type of books. Okay, so when I saw the name Reminders of Him, I said to myself, "Ooh, that sounds like something I would like." So I read it. Once I got started reading it, it caught me, which I knew right away, because when I start reading a book, like all I have to do is read like the first paragraph, and I know immediately, like through 5 words, and I'm like, that's not even, I'm not even going there. I'm not even going to keep reading it. So I know. So when I started reading it when I sampled it, I said, "Ooh, this is something that I'm interested in." So when I started reading it, the first couple of pages that I read were okay, and I went back to it, and then I read some more, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go. I want to continue." So then I got back to it, and I finished it in like a day and a half, like not even. It was like really, really quick. It was a really, really, really good book. It was a little bit disappointing, I guess, for me, only because I think I expected a little bit more out of it, and I felt like it was over too soon. Like when it was at the end, I was like, "Wait a minute, is this the end?" I was a little disappointed. Like I needed more. I needed more from the book. I needed more from the people. I needed more. I needed it to be more at the end of the book. Now, I don't know how I should do this, because if I want you guys to read the book, if you guys want to read the book, I don't want to tell you the whole ending and the premise. I don't really want to ruin it for anybody. So what do I do, Bill? I'm asking my husband. What do I do? I'll tell you a little bit about the book. The book was about people who made decisions in their life that they regretted, and that it wasn't, I don't know how to say it. It was kind of an act that, I'm sorry guys, I'm just trying to plug my charger in, just give me 1 second. It was kind of a thing where it could have been helped, but it definitely could have been helped. The action that happened could have been helped, could have been avoided, let's put it that way. But it wasn't directly their fault. Okay, so let's just say that. But of course, because of the way life is, and no, it doesn't matter how much, if something happens, it doesn't matter. Just like if you say something to somebody, and you say 2 seconds later, "Oh shoot, I shouldn't have said that." You regret it at that second. You can't take it back. So it was a decision that was made, an action that was made that they couldn't fix or take back, but it wasn't done purposely. You know what I mean? But you still had to live with that consequence. So that's what the book is really about. It's about all the relationships that come intertwined with all of that, and all the issues, and all the, vulnerabilities, and just love and romance and heartache and all of that. So it was really, really good. It was really good. What my recommendation between, I would say, a 1 and a 10, 1 being, of course, the worst, 10, anything 10 and over, well, anything over a 9, 8, 9 being good, I would read it. I would say it was probably, in my eyes, I would probably say an 8. 7, 8? 7, 8. I would say a 7, 8. It really kept you. It was very interesting. It even had a little risky stuff in it, guys. I don't know. It kept you, wanting to read it, and it had romance and a lot of that kind of stuff. It was fun. It was cute. It was good. But like I said, an 8. I would definitely read. If you like romance, if you like, compassionate love stories and all of that, you'll like it. So, Reminders of Him. Go check it out, by Colleen Hoover. The next one I'm going to read, I think, is It Starts With Us. There's like a 2-book series, 2 things. It starts with us, and then it ends with us. So I'm going to do It Starts With Us next, by Colleen Hoover. So I'll let you guys know about how that review is when I'm done with that one. So yeah, Reminders of Him, go check it out if you want. Like I said, it's an 8 on the scale of 1 to 10. Good book. Good book. So that's it, guys. That is my review. What else can I talk about since I'm here with you guys? There's not really much else to say except, well, just trying to get through this crap that's going on. I'm just, being in the hospital with COVID both times, really just, I didn't want to know if I had COVID, because knowing that I had COVID instantly gives me a panic attack. Like yesterday last night when I found out, I literally like couldn't breathe. Like I just felt like I got to go to the hospital. Like I really had to like shake myself to this point and say, let stop. And like Billy, he really brought me down. He brought me back to reality because I get so irrational. And he said, weren't you just in the kitchen before and you were cooking and everything was fine? Could you not breathe then? And I'm like, no, you're right. So when I knew that I didn't think I had it, I was fine. And then as soon as I found out I had it, then I'm like, oh, like I feel like, oh my God, I can't breathe again. You know, it's just, I'm not saying, I mean, when I went to the hospital both times, it was legitimate. When I went there, I had low oxygen and I had all the issues. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been in the hospital. You know, they wouldn't have kept me or whatever. So it was all legitimate, but I felt like I also did bring a little bit of the panic on, which didn't help my situation. So it exasperated the whole situation that I already had going on in here. So he like shocked me back to life, and I kind of talked myself down. And I did have a little bit of shortness of breath. When I spoke to the doctor, she said, are you short of breath? I said, I am a little short of breath, but I think it's because of all of this going on in here, all the congestion and all the stuff going on. And I'm also a little panicky right now. I'm having a little panic attacks and stuff. She says, yeah. So I know the signs. And if I really feel like I'm really short of breath and I can't catch my breath, I know what to do. I'll go right to the hospital like I did the 2 times before that. Don't want to do it, don't want to end up there. So I'm really just trying to hopefully, I'm praying to God every day and begging the universe and please not let that happen again, because I just can't. I just can't go through all that again. I can't, and it's just so it's too much. It's too much, but it's there if you need it. So you know that's just the way it is, and that if that's how it would have to be, it would have to be. But like I said, it's a year later, over a year later, and I'm healthier. You know, I'm 125 pounds down. My sugar went from being in the 400s to the 100s. So, you know, so I'm definitely in a better position. So I'm just going to keep an eye on everything and just and listen to my body and rest and try to do what I can. I still want to keep, you know, I'm still doing my Fall Food Fridays, my crock pot things, and I still want to do my What's for Dinners and stuff, but I got to kind of take a breath and kind of take a day or, you know, here and there and just get myself together. And I know all of you guys, thank you so much for being so supportive and saying to me, Linda, take a day, rest, don't worry about us, we're here. You know, I don't want to disappoint anybody. I love coming on, and I love videoing, I love doing all this, and it literally makes me stressed out and makes me, I feel so bad when I can't do it. Even though I know I can't to a point, I want to, but then it's just a whole big thing, guys. It's just a whole big thing. Anyway, you know. So anyway, thank you for being so supportive. I appreciate all of you. I will be, like I said, I'm going to do it as on a daily basis, see how I feel. It's Thursday right now. It's like I said, it's 4 o'clock. I'm going to post something later, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I'm going to post something later after this one, probably, most likely. So don't, you know, expect it. Look, I got bitter ready. See, this is why I didn't want to come out here. Look, I'm literally out here 5 minutes. Look, goddamn mosquitoes. You can't even sit out here and enjoy the beautiful goddamn freaking, sorry God, I use God's name in vain. Some people are going to not be happy with me, but I'm very sorry. But you can't even sit out here. It's freaking October. Go away. Like, bugs, go away. Okay. So my rant, what?
Feel better now?
Yeah, a little bit. So my rant is done. Talk about it Thursday and the review of my book. All right, guys. So I hope you guys are having a, what?
Probably not cooking later.
Shh. I told them I was going to have something later, but I'm not telling them what it is.
Sorry.
So hubby's home with me here. I'm glad that he's home, but he's sick, and I feel so bad. Being sick myself, I mean, I don't like being sick. I don't like being sick, of course, but I hate to see my loved ones sick, like Julie was sick, so sick. Darren, and thank God the only one that was spared, thank the Lord, Jennifer. we haven't seen Jenny in over a week and a half, and she's having a friggin', you know, she's okay. She's sad, she's upset, but she's okay. We're gonna, hopefully we can get her here by Monday, because Monday we'll all be clear, and hopefully, and you know, and everything will be okay. She can come Monday or Tuesday for a visit, but thank God she was spared. Thank God, because Jenny gets everything really hard when she gets it, and I'm just so glad that we didn't have her over last week when we weren't feeling well, and I'm so glad that all happened. So, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm scratching. Don't forget, guys, to please subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow. My subs have been really you know, coming up, and I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, guys. I'm so grateful that I can do this every day, and really just come on and have an avenue to create and to be and to make myself happy, and to make other people happy, and to help people. I really do. I hope I'm helping people. Excuse me.
Sorry.
You're interrupting my spiel over here.
I'll just gag.
Oh yeah, if you could be quiet. Can you gag and be quiet?
Sure.
Seriously, guys. I don't even remember. I lost my whole train of freaking thought. What was I saying now?
I wasn't saying I love my husband, that's for sure.
Okay. So, you know, I appreciate all of you. I don't even know what I was saying, but thank you so much, guys.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I love all of you, and I'm going to continue. All right, guys, sorry. My Julie was calling me, so it just knocked me offline, off of the video. Cooper, get down. Guys, we had to come in because we got bit. I got one or two bites on my leg. I got two on my arm. Look, we were out there 5 minutes. I'm not even kidding. So we had to come in. So anyway, I'm going to end this video. I ended it already. I'm saying goodbye. But I want to read you the quote. I remembered. Anyway, but I want to tell you something. My daughter just called me and she says, I'm sad. And I'm like, why, honey? What's wrong? She's like, I need my mom. I feel so bad. We haven't seen each other in over it's been about a week and a half, about like Jenny at the same time. She's like, I says, well, I'm right here. And I was like, I'm hugging the screen because she FaceTimed me. I'm like, I'm right here. And she's like, yeah, but you're not. It's not the same. So we're going to see each other Monday. Hopefully everybody will be healthy. And we'll all get together. I'm telling you guys, it stinks. So anyway, yeah. So let me get the quote. I'm going to read it to you before we go. All right. This is the one I love, guys. It's called Hope. Hope. Of all the forces that make for a better world, none is so powerful as hope. With love, hope. Wait a minute. I'm going to start over. Of all the forces that make for a better world, none is so powerful as hope. With hope, one can think, one can work, one can dream. If you have hope, you have everything. Okay, guys? If you have hope, you have everything. That's the quote for today. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.